What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're going to run the second season now of this crazy little game called Complete Onside Soccer. Hopefully all will be working on the keyboard now. Oh my god, that's loud. That needs to go down. Yeah, apologies, you probably won't be able to hear me very well on the last video because of the ridiculously loudness of this game. I've now changed it to levels that are more consistent with what I'm playing on at the moment. So, Season 2. It has been claimed that there is no way to do well at this game. Well, we did alright on our first season. Which, admittedly, is not the norm, but we did. So we're coming up to Season 2, having finished third in our first season. Pretty good. As you can see, that was the score. Well, not the most high scoring Premier League in the world, but Everton finished bottom, as usual. No one gets relegated, so everyone just carries on. I really hope that... yeah, it wasn't. Okay. We need to improve that shop. That's about all we need to do. Can't buy anyone. You can just improve that shop, which I will. And that just increases the revenue potential of it. As we head into Season 2, and we start with an away game against Sunderland. Roper Park, not the Stadium of Light at this point. Right, let's see who's available on the transfer list. Lee Carsley, rather bang average midfielder. Don't know the other two guys. Sorry, I really am ignorant. Lawrence, no, I don't know. And Steve Claridge. Well, as much as he might be a top BBC pundit, he's not going to get in my team. So, restore Rude to the team. Hitchcock, Hughes, Dino, Clark's not quite good enough, and we need to put Burley back on the transfer list because it resets your transfer list every season. So Hitchcock, well, we haven't got a replacement for him yet. Hughes is fading fast. That's the lowest I've ever seen him, you know. Appears our success has been achieved at the forfeit of Mark Hughes' ability. Oh well. Let me just check that midfield because it looks a little bit... oh no, that's okay. Right. So, skip to the match, and a loss on the first day of the season. Never good. Ashley Wood, not really worth buying, just because he's not. Mark Robbins, formerly of Man United, fame. Let's get them shop improvements going in. Popularity's stayed the same. Have a look at the team. No particular reason to be changing anything. Just the two players up for transfer, that's Burley and Hughes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Possible case for Clark to come in for Dewberry, but I am dubious. That was the worst joke in the world, and so I'm not going to. Alright, away to Borough. Our customary awful start to the season continues. Only going to accept on the second transfer bid when I don't have to. Slaven Bilic and is it Jakob Larsson? He was bloody good though, you know. I don't think it was, but yeah, he was good. I would buy Igor Stimac if he became available, but Slaven Bilic, maybe not so much. Yeah. So it's a case of Peacock to get back into the team as well. It's not going to happen just yet. There's really no other reason to be doing anything. Did I do the shop thing? No, I didn't. Throw away, so we don't need to charge extortionate prices. Yeah, there's no one really. Not that I don't want Slaven Bilic, it's just that there's better players available than him. Having said that, we did buy Dean Holdsworth and that worked out alright. And I would quite like to get rid of Dewberry. Alright, fine, we'll put in a bid for Slav. But I don't really want him that much. But I got him anyway, awesome. So, he's going straight into the team, you bet he is. And Dewberry and Clark are both hitting that bench because we need to sell a player now. And they're both at the same level of ability, so it's difficult to choose between them. And I will certainly not be doing that. We don't want to miss out on a potentially good player that might become available. And we got battered anyway. Yep, so we're just going to accept that. And we've got bloody training, and Igor has become available. This is the guy we want, and we can't get him. That's annoying. No injuries, so there's no real reason to be doing anything. Looks like, well, there's no point even checking the team now, to be honest, other than proving that shop. You'll notice that my popularity has not dropped because of my low prices, although they don't actually exist, but hey, only we know that, right? Yeah, so penalties with the keyboard. Well, it doesn't require much tactical knowledge, it's just battering one button, so in this case I've switched it to spacebar, and the old punt down the middle continues. Oh well. And as clearly I'm not pressing a directional button because I can't be asked, so it's kind of embarrassing that they're not being saved. Looks like my undefeated run in a shootout is going to continue. Literally, I can only remember losing one. Considering how badly we're playing there, probably need to do this. It might have been an idea to do shootouts in the pre-season weeks, and that may have made a difference, but if you think I'm sitting there through 3 consistent shootouts, you're having a laugh. It's kind of funny actually how the game bullies you into playing it, but it's so awful. I mean, why would you want to? The management side's the only thing that could even maintain a slight bit of interest, so I'll take those that bad early season form any day of the week for having to play the game. No doubt have a home game here. Nope, because the rule now applies, because we've got space in the squad now. Just no one to buy. David Unsworth later went on to become Everton's actual manager. That may well be Gianluca. Oh no, it's not. Paul Warhurst and Nolan. No, I can't remember his name. Craig Burley instantly goes on the transfer list at Werder Bremen. So if you're stupid enough to buy him, you've only got yourself to blame. So the ticket prices are flying up because my 65 million I think I needed. We'll call it 70, just to be sure. But my god, that's going to be a boring video when that happens, because you literally have to wait for the game to slowly get there and use all your money. Bear in mind, although 70 million would pay for the improvements, I will need money after that, so can't rely on there being another home game, so I actually probably need like 75 million. So that should be sustainable after that. Once we've got a 76,000 seater stadium, we shouldn't have any money problems anymore. Not that a consistent ticket price seems to help form. Not in my experience anyway. So home to Leicester and a win. That's not a bad amount. And unsurprisingly, the minute I turn it around, the board are pissed off with me. 40 mil in the bank. Only another 35 to go. Which, if you saw how quick I accrued this last season, we should be able to improve the stadium beyond doubt in just under 2 seasons. Anyone on the transfer list: Ashley Ward, John Newsom, Earl Barrett. All household names to me, being a 90s football fan, but probably not to anyone else. So the defence, yeah, the defence is the defence. Peacock still can't get in. I'm not going to replace him unless I have to. Game doesn't really like inconsistency, and a crushing loss. Ain't going to help. Oh, yep, off you go. Anyone? Igor, we need you, Igor. We really need you. Oh, we can't get him. Anders Limpar, who, if he was a midfielder, I might have considered buying. Richie Pembridge, I believe he was Welsh. Weren't very good. Well, actually, he didn't do too bad. Anyone who's aware of that era would rightly pull me up on that. He had a decent career in and around the lower. Well, I think he was in the Championship for a bit, or Division 1, whatever it was called then. Division 2, sorry. Shop improvements. Keep that going. Popularity didn't go down, which is surprising, but Hughesy's still hanging in there. And his rating's going up as well, despite us not playing very well. There's no reason to be changing the defence, or anything else for that matter. So, assuming that the transfer market has not changed, I don't know who Nadon is, by the way, sorry. Home to Arsenal, a draw. Nope. Yep. So, Hughesy's off to... The old popularity took a bit of a hit there. I actually can't remember where he went, but good luck to him. We got 2 million for him. Decent return. I've already got 46 million. We're not far away from my £75 million target. That very well is. David Hurst, who was a very highly rated striker back in the day. And is he better than Steen? I think he might be. I think I would just might try and buy him. Considering Viali, I don't really want to create that much competition, to be honest. He's not really worth buying, I don't think. Maybe he is. The problem is, if I bought him, I wouldn't know who to sell. So I think we'll just stick with what we've got for now. course, there is a case to bring Steen in for the Arley, but I'm not going to do that. Still no case to change the midfield yet. Double check that. Yeah, that's all sorted. Right, so yeah. And a win. Dean Holdsworth and Roberto Di Matteo with the goals. Craig Short, fairly average defender. Not really what I wanted. But, you know, kind of got to go for what you're given. No one's injured. And Steen could be in the team next week, which would be something. We'll see on that. Until then, we unfortunately need to struggle through another exciting round of boring generic penalties. Because it did seem to make a difference last season, I think. I don't even know. Maybe it is random, I don't know. I'm going to have this debate several times, so I'll rather just do it out of habit. Oh my god, he saved a penalty of mine. I have got the directional keys, so I could play it properly. I'm not going to though. It's much easier just to keep tapping space, especially when he does things like that. If he saves another penalty, I would be surprised. But we shall see. Punt! And he misses. You're much better off in this game just doing this, because you're more likely to score doing this. You're only going to miss if it's saved. It's very unlikely you're going to miss altogether, which seems to be a pretty foolproof strategy. As the computer is aptly proving, yet to score a penalty. Whereas my rather predictable down the middle punts have won the day. Let me just check. You see the shop's actually making 14 grand because I've upgraded it so much. And so it's a nice little money spinner. I don't think it'll ever get to the point where it's our source of income, but you never know. Right, Paul McGregor, if you didn't hear on the other video, was of course known for being a rock star footballer because he had a band, allegedly, who weren't that good. Anders Limpar, Swedish legend, probably saw his best days at Arsenal as opposed to Everton. And Paul Warhurst, veteran nearly man for England. But considering his ability, you would say he had a pretty damn good career. So Mark Steen, I think it's Mark Steen. Again, if it isn't, I'm sorry, I really am. But I just don't know. That's going to be that, other than the usual financial adjustments, as we keep on heading towards that Kickstarter goal of £75 million. Upgrade that shot, keep that money rolling in. Home to United, this is going to be painful. No, it's not. Dean Holdsworth with the goal. And yet again, the board are not pleased. Winning matches is frowned upon at Chelsea. 48 mil. Get the old supporters back on side. If you've got a high approval rating, you're not going to get sacked. I've never seen it happen yet. Considering signing him, he was pretty good in one of the games that I did. And he's certainly better than LeBoeuf, and we could sell Dewberry. So it's win-win, to be honest. Whether we'll actually be able to sign him is another question entirely. But we'll certainly try. I have no idea who he is, to be honest with you. I'm thinking Thomas, but it's a bit of a guess, to be honest. Probably disgraced myself by doing so, but who cares? Yeah, seems fine. Just double check that that's all done. I'm sure it is. Away to Aston Villa, and another defeat. Andy Townsend with the goal. Not for me, Clive, not for me. Oh my dears. Is that Kenneth Anderson? I want him, but he won't come. Gary Speed, legendary Welsh midfielder and general Premier League and football legend. RIP. Sternkopf, no idea. The rockstar footballer is still there. Dave Watson, he'll be familiar to Everton fans. And sorry, I don't know who the other guy is. It's a home game. Yep. So need to smash those ticket prices through the roof. Oh, I would have loved Kenneth Anderson. There's certain players in this game, if you can get hold of them, they always have a big impact. And admittedly, I've not managed to sign Kenneth Anderson yet, but I'd put him in the same. I'm sure I just called it Football Manager. It is not Football Manager by any means. Onside, complete onside soccer. Catalyst players, as I would say. Double check. So that's all good. Did I do them? Can't remember. I'm just. See, this is what happens. You just get caught in the mediocrity of it. Home to Forest. Batter 'em. Home form's amazing, really. Which might indicate to me that it's not all random. I hope. I hope I'm not just wasting my time. Andy Hinchcliffe, Ben Thatcher. Andy Hinchcliffe did play for England. Ben Thatcher played for Scotland, despite being linked with playing for England. Perhaps that move to Spurs was not the right move. We are away against Leeds United, who I always rate as a very good side in this era. Particular favourite on Football Manager to manage, actually, as Championship Manager as it was known. Keep upgrading that shot. Popularity is high, so that's going to bring in a lot of cash. Peacock Viali, he's not quite back in the team, I don't think. He's going to stay loyal. It's probably going to be my undoing. Was there anyone on the transfer list? Hinchcliffe, maybe. Do like him, but he's not better than what I've got. So, according to this, by the way, that is not my opinion of his ability, believe me. So yeah, away to Leeds, we're probably going to lose, and we do. Carlton Palmer scores. Not going well when that happens. Don't know who Morrow is. Presumably he's French or Belgian, maybe. Niall Quinn. I don't think so. Baumgart. Don't know who he is either. And Zeeland. Again, it's lost on me. The player out of position, which might mean that we need to use our voodoo magic to heal him. Unless that's a suspension. Let's go to the squad. Oh my god, it's Kari. We need to do everything we possibly can to get him fit. And we're off to another testing penalty battle. The down the middle punters in their new white kit. No idea why. Used to think it was because of who the team they're playing, but sometimes it clearly has no coordination. Just a little side point, Telstar used West Brom and Wolves to help them make this game, neither of which are in the game. But if you look, the Park logo, which is kind of like your fantasy club, presumably that was the thing they were going for there, their club crest is somewhat similar to the Baggies. Have a look at it when it comes up. It's in the background of a lot of these screens. But that is definitely a modified West Brom badge. You'll see it soon enough. Reebok and Joe Guest were both as one in the advertising campaign. She was wearing a Bolton kit which was made by Reebok. Of course you'll know that they play at the Reebok Arena, or the Reebok Stadium, whatever it is. McDonald's, who were just a Premier League sponsor. Always good to get the fatty fast food chain on board for a game about conditioning, football, athletes and all that. But McDonald's have actually been quite a strong financial supporter of football despite their shortcomings as a company. Yes, we are well aware of Kareem's injury. Is there anything we can do that we haven't done? It doesn't look like it. Just checking. So home to West Ham, which is a particularly interesting match if you're a Chelsea fan. One of them ones you want to win. Don't know who Hall is, but that is Robbie Earle of later TV punditry fame. Shane, depending on how you look at it. Giving tickets out to his family apparently, or his mate. Oh, sorry, it wasn't his family. I think he was selling the tickets. Anyway, ITV binned him and he can now be seen on all my football coverage. There's the West Brom, in inverted commas, logo, by the way, if you didn't notice that. Michael Oakes, decent keeper. Could probably buy him actually, because there's not really, well, never going to get him. That's a given. It looks like Kareem has not recovered for this game, so that is very, very unfortunate. I would say we should have tried harder to get Michael Oakes, but I'm certain that the transfers are random in this game. You could offer the least and get him, you could offer the most and get him. It is purely potluck. I just like to go with the same one each time, which is the most, and I've got the money to do that. But luckily Kareem has recovered, and Di Matteo finds himself out of favour. You see, when this starts happening, this is when you're in trouble. And my midfield is obviously a problem, because you very rarely get midfielders available. We've kind of stopped the rot with that. Home game to the Dons, or even Leonardson is available, and Scott of Sunderland will have to... Oh dear, there's another injury. Kareem has got injured again. We're certain to lose with Kevin Hitchcock in goal. But probably even more so with Roberto Di Matteo in there, but there you go. Bilic has got better, which is nice. Yeah, he needs to be blue, not red. Any goalies going? We could buy Michael Oakes. No, he's been rejected. Right. Just double check the shot improvements are done, which they're not. Not far away from us, 76 million. And a home win. I think we're actually unbeaten at home. Could be wrong. Now we're going to reject that. The little lag was when the CD skipped, which was a bit of a problem back in the day. Sometimes it double clicked on things you really didn't want it to. Michael Gray from Sunderland. Don Goodman from Wimbledon. Marco Festa, the defender, I'm sure. But he's listed, maybe he is a striker, I don't know. Maybe it's another guy, but pretty sure the guy that went to Middlesbrough was a defender. That might have been Gianluca Festa, actually. Giovanni Pin, he's actually pretty good in real life, but not in this game. Tramezzani, sorry, it's lost on me. And Lucci again. Forgive my ignorance. Away to Everton. Used to be a surefire 3 points, but considering they battered us 4-1 on our last meeting, can't really say that, but they did finish bottom of the league, which made it even worse. If we'd have won that game, we actually might have won the league. Karim's back, thank the Lord. No other reason to be altering anything. Finance is not done. Upgrade that shop, we're away, so it's cheap prices. And Everton revert to their usual form. And I'll take that win, thank you very much. Robbie Scott again, don't know who he is, and that's literally everyone available. Not going to change that, I'm going to change that. It is actually a lot quicker on the keyboard. Dewberry has mysteriously improved, but not enough to boost his way into the team. Not looking good for Di Matteo. And Dean still holding his own. No one injured. Just double check I did that, I'm sure I did. No one on the transfer list. We are good to go. And it's an away draw. That's pretty decent considering some of the results that have been coming in this season. Chris Bart-Williams, probably the most overrated player in recent history. Did play for England, didn't do that well. But if we bought him, it might end Roberto Di Matteo's time at the club, and it would be quite amusing. And the scout is actually telling me to check the transfer market, so that is how highly Chris Bart-Williams was rated back in the day. Go and Google that one if you've got nothing else to do, because I can assure you it might be interesting. Anyway, there is no match, so yes, I will unfortunately be going through the ordeal that is penalties. We're going to try and get through the season as quick as we can. My dinner is in the oven. Kind of want to eat it. So, yeah. Might have to look at it in 5 minutes. Maybe even now, actually, while I'm doing this. Because there really ain't much to see. And my keyboard is wireless. So this should work fine. Yeah, sorry about that. My pie is it's not ideal. Oh, did we miss that one? Are we actually gonna... Oh no, we both missed one now. I think I am actually losing. Although, no I'm not. Well, I am now. Now it's equal. Let's hope one of us misses at least one more. No one wants to see sudden death. Thank you very much. Righto. Shot improvement done. Team. I ain't buying now, quid. Squad's fine. You want jewellery, do you? You need to upgrade your offer. 2.8 million is not enough to buy the talent of Michael Dewberry. Right. Is 3.9 million enough to convince Chris Bart Williams to ply his trade at Chelsea? Oh yes. The Bart Williams is here. Whoa, I do not want to apply for a loan. I do, however, want to charge extortionate ticket prices and plough another 30k into my super shop, which is presumably out renting Harrods now, due to the amount of investment in it. Out renting? What the hell? Anyway, Dewberry is actually threatening to get back in the team. Makes you wonder, actually, he shouldn't be on the transfer list, because he's kind of played himself back into the team. However, Di Matteo has played himself onto the transfer list. And now to see the mercurial Chris Bart Williams make that Chelsea midfield his own. And Gavin Peacock, you are living on borrowed time. Other than that, we're all good to go. Finance done, I'm assuming. Oh yes. 50 mil in the bank. Home to Blackburn. A dominant 2-1 win. Probably. Don't know and I don't care. Michael Stewart, or Paul Stewart, sorry. Paul Stewart. Used to play for Liverpool. Probably where he's best known. Dewberry has fought his way back into the team. Can you Adam and Eve it? Chris Bart Williams instantly goes up a point. Such is his catalyst role in the team. It could be, actually. You do get these catalyst players, like I say. I'm not convinced he is one, but yeah. No, that's not enough. Away to Spurs, 55 million in the bank. Alex Ray on the transfer list. Yeah, right. Get them ticket prices down and improve that shot. Because 55 million is just not enough. And let's see where the team's at. Little lag there. Wrong button there. Let's see. Frank LeBoeuf is still out of favour. Vialli is still out of favour. Peacock ain't getting him back into that midfield, barring an injury, not with Chris Bart Williams ahead of him. And it's 2-0. Nope. You offer more. That actually might be more than they can offer. But I'm sticking by my guns on that one. Damiano Tomasi? Maybe? Could be. Could have made it up. Taribo West, legend, but not in this game. Tret Shop, no idea. And Tony Coton. Gate budget 30 grand in the shop. Back to the team. No one getting in that team. He would definitely be in the worst England team ever if he ever played for England, which I'm not convinced he did. That's probably why he didn't make it. And a loss to Coventry. AC Milan want Di Matteo. No. Home game against Sunderland. Let's rate that cash in. Suddenly got damn expensive to go and see the Blues. What week are we? Oh, we're halfway through. That's cool. We shall reconvene after this game, I think. Because my dinner ain't gonna eat itself. Yeah, so Di Matteo ain't getting back. Not above CBW. Was there anyone on the transfer list? Probably not, and there wasn't. So, yeah, we're gonna save it right there. Over here. Classic old school saving. That is, kids, what a memory card actually look like. Right, so thanks for watching. When we are back, we're going to get with the second half of the season in Complete Onside Soccer.